My name is Gabe Zollner. You know what the common law of physics states? What it states is for every action there's an equal and opposite reaction. Okay, now what do you think they're going to do, they meaning al-Qaeda and the Taliban, what do you think they're going to do when we keep whacking them with drones? They don't have drones. They do not have drones. But here's what they do have. With our borders being as porous as they are, with hundreds of thousands of millions of dollars of drugs crossing our borders, do you not think that the bad guys are crossing their borders as well? Do you not think that they have all kinds of sleeper cells here in the United States? Now, what do we know about the Muslims? Well, I'm talking about the bad guys. Well, what we know is that they have a lot of patience and they have a lot of time. And we also know that they know how to, inflict damage on the United States, which they did on 9/11 when they went into the Twin Towers. Do you think they're just going to sit back as Obama and the administration keeps vaporizing their leaders with the drone attacks? I mean, Obama's launched hundreds and hundreds of drone attacks, and they've killed thousands of innocent people. So what do you think they're doing when they're sitting in their mud huts and they're saying, well, how can we strike back? We don't have drones, but we do have bombs. And for all I know, they might even have dirty bombs. A little bit of plutonium, a little bit of radiation fallout. They're not just going to sit back and let us keep doing what we're doing to them. With Obama's planned pullout out of Afghanistan, what do you think is going to happen? Herman Karzai's already said he's going to invite the Taliban to their council meetings. Iraq. You know where Iraq, controls Iraq now? Iran. Yeah. So what do? We sent American soldiers to go fight so they could have freedom, and we've fought a, 10, 11-year war. The only ones that are making money are military suppliers. Nobody else is. And what do you think is going to happen when our last soldier steps on the C-130 or the C-17 or whatever he steps on? The place is going to become a sinkhole. Yeah. The Taliban is going to move right in. Yeah. Al-Qaeda. The boys that Obama's been shipping weapons to through Turkey, first to Syria, and when he couldn't get rid of Gaddafi's forces, he launched his own Air Force, our Air Force, without congressional approval. Whatever happened with that? Nothing. Obama knows how to circumvent Congress. He knows how to circumvent the Constitution. And nobody does anything about it. Nobody. Well, I'll tell you what's going to happen. What's going to happen is they're going to strike at us. They're going to take out one of our bridges in San Francisco. They're going to strike at some major cities. And then what are we going to do? Launch more drones? That isn't how this thing has to end, because it's not going to end this way. Obama's given all kinds of military weapons to Morsi in Egypt. What did he say he wants to do? He said, when he was sworn in, he wants to make Jerusalem the capital of Egypt. It belongs to Israel. You think they're just going to say, here, take it? No. What does Morsi need 200 Bradley fighting machines and M1s? And what's he need those for? They have enough of their own. What does he need more F-16s for? It's insane. It's insane. And if anybody can't see what this president's doing, they're out of their minds. You're completely crazy. Why does he want to get rid of our guns? He wants to disarm the American people. He's got a lot of reasons to do that. Who owns General Motors now? 7 out of 10 cars are made in China. Yeah, China. They're not made in the United States. All those stupid union workers thought that they were going to get a deal. Yeah, they got the shaft. Everybody got the shaft. Shareholders in General Motors, they got raped. General Motors dealerships across the country that Obama didn't like because they were Republican owned, they're out of business. This whole thing's insane. And we allow it to continue. Why? Because our elected representatives won't do anything about it. Not one of them. They should go after Obama for having launched a military strike against Libya without congressional approval. Why doesn't anybody do anything about that? Why don't they go after Obama for dereliction of duty when he did nothing in Benghazi? So he says he didn't know anything. Right. Just like he didn't know anything about Operation Fast and Furious. And then when push came to shove, when Congressman Darrell-Issa was right up on the heels of that less than honorable, Attorney General Eric H. Holder Jr., what did Obama do? Exert executive privilege. You can't exert executive privilege unless you're implicated. You said you weren't involved. You didn't know about it. And Congress needs to go after him on that as well. And they need to open up what happened in Fast and Furious for the American people and for the families of those that were killed. This is insane. Come on, Congress, kick it in gear. We're all running out of time.